Jungkook arrived home after his overseas tour, and everyone was happy to see him back. No one knew his schedule or plans, as is always the case when he tries to move quietly and without drawing attention to himself. Even so, the day before his return, something strange happened again. Someone claimed to have run into him by chance in Paris and posted a video without permission. These kinds of situations always raise questions because they almost never happen with other artists, but with Taekook, stories like this often surface, making everything seem more suspicious than it should be. What's worrying this time isn't just the video itself, but the way it was shared without any regard for his privacy. If someone truly cares about Jungkook, the least they can do is respect him and avoid spreading content recorded without his consent. Just 2 weeks ago, an old photo taken in Japan was used as if it were recent, and many people fell for it. This kind of deception only creates more rumors and leads some to start hate campaigns without knowing the truth. The story in Paris seems to follow the same pattern: someone who claims not to know him, who insists they bumped into him unexpectedly, and yet still recorded and posted a video that appeared out of nowhere. The repetition of these supposed coincidences breeds distrust and tires those who simply want to support Jungkook without seeing how he's being exploited. The situation worsens when those who share these clips claim to be concerned, yet still contribute to their spread. Then they say everyone is attacking him, when part of the problem stems from the fandom itself, which shares information without verifying anything. This creates a tense atmosphere, full of snap opinions and baseless conclusions. He can't move freely if every outing ends up becoming a rumor. The best thing now is to let him breathe, work, and surprise us when the time is right. Jungkook has always been someone who prepares his projects with dedication and enjoys showing the final result when it's ready. Every release he makes comes with effort and affection for his fans, so it's unfair to deprive him of the opportunity to present his work the way he wants. Spreading unconfirmed information not only affects his privacy, but it also diminishes his enthusiasm for sharing what's to come. He deserves a safe space where he can create and grow without feeling pressured by his every move. Those who support him can show their affection by being mindful of what they post and avoiding dubious content. Respecting his timing, his silence, and his privacy is a genuine way to protect him. There's no need to speculate about where he is, who he's with, or why he's traveling. If something is important, he'll share it himself when the time is right. Until then, it's best to focus on what we already know. He works hard, he thinks about his fans, and he always wants to give his best. That's why, before sharing any photo or video without a clear source, the most responsible thing to do is to pause for a moment and ask yourself if it truly helps or if it only fuels more confusion. Jungkook doesn't need people speaking for him or guessing his every move. He needs people to support him respectfully, to enjoy what he chooses to share, and to protect his name when others try to use it to create a stir. Supporting him also means knowing when to remain silent. Watching Taehyung play basketball in a tank top drew a lot of attention. The image was simple, but it had something special: his natural movement, the calmness with which he dribbled the ball, and that unique way he maintained his focus without losing his charming touch. You didn't have to be a basketball fan to be captivated. His firm posture, confident steps, and the ease with which he shot from different positions reminded many why he tends to excel at any physical activity he attempts. Each shot fell with a naturalness that surprised even those already familiar with his skill. And just when it seemed the scene couldn't get any more interesting, a memory resurfaced that many fans remember vividly: that challenge he had with Jungkook, where Jungkook, laughing, commented that Taehyung had suddenly become too good. He said it with that gentle smile that always gives him away, and with that look that blends affection and a touch of playfulness. Jungkook, as competitive as ever, feigned annoyance and insisted he doesn't play with people who suddenly become incredibly good, though everyone knows he was just teasing him and making him laugh. That kind of interaction always captures the fandom's attention. Not only because of their shared sense of humor, but also because of how they understand each other without needing to say much. There's a comfort between them that's evident even in the simplest games. And while Taehyung calmly continued shooting hoops, many recalled another memorable moment from In the Soup, the challenge in the rain, when they both tried to shoot hoops using only one hand before heading back to the house. Despite the weather, their wet clothes, and the cold, they both looked relaxed and focused, as if the rain wasn't a problem at all. The lighting, their voices, and the way they challenged each other made this scene a hot topic among fans, especially because of the natural chemistry they displayed. In both moments, both on the court and the memory in the rain, there was something that connected them effortlessly. A simple, quick glance, a smile that seemed to escape on its own, or a short comment was enough to show how well they get along and how much they enjoy being together. Their relationship, regardless of interpretation, has always displayed a solid friendship, full of trust and a very sincere way of looking out for each other. They don't need grand gestures to demonstrate it. A small detail speaks volumes. As Taehyung continued playing on the court, the scene maintained that calm tone that so characterizes the two when they share activities. The bouncing ball, his soft steps, and the way he raised his arms to throw made it easy for anyone to understand why so many people were watching. And, at the same time, those who remembered the challenge with Jungkook could perfectly imagine his reaction if he were there: a quick comment, a brief laugh, and perhaps a compliment disguised as a joke. For many fans, these moments reveal a very genuine side of them. It's not staged or exaggerated, it's simply two people who enjoy what they do and who, when they're together, share a bond that's evident without needing explanation. Every scene, every game, and every conversation makes it clear that their connection is strong, simple, and real. And watching Taehyung play basketball not only reminded us of his talent but also of those interactions with Jungkook that so many cherish. Every shot, every gentle smile, and every shared memory makes it easy to understand why the audience remains captivated by every appearance of the two of them, always waiting for a new detail that reveals that special bond between them. Seeing them together always draws attention. It's not just fun or cute. There's something about the way Taehyung and Jungkook interact that makes people realize how comfortable and happy they are around each other. Every gesture, every shared laugh, and every small touch seems natural, yet at the same time, they convey affection without needing words. It's not something that can be faked, touching each other for no reason, laughing together, or dancing together without rehearsing shows that there really is a special connection. Those who support them understand that the best way to show their affection is by respecting what they post and avoiding content that could be misinterpreted. There's no need to speculate about where they are, who they're with, or why they're traveling. They themselves will share what's important when the time is right. Until then, the best thing to do is focus on what is known, that they work hard, think about their fans, and always strive to give their best. What's also surprising is how, within the same fandom, people can react differently to identical gestures depending on who makes them. If Taehyung or Jungkook display a look, gesture, or behavior, it's sometimes judged or criticized. However, when Jimin does the same, many see it as normal or even perfect. This difference makes one wonder if people are truly paying attention to the facts or if personal preferences are simply influencing what is considered right or wrong. It's not about comparing or saying one is better than the other. All the members act in similar ways, but the way fans react changes depending on who they're looking at. The most interesting thing about seeing them together is how every small action reveals the relationship they have. A touch on the arm, a shared laugh, or a simple glance can say more than 1,000 words. It's clear they understand and support each other naturally, and that's something that fans who truly follow them value greatly. Furthermore, there's an important aspect of respect that many overlook. Protecting their privacy and not jumping to conclusions demonstrates care and consideration. When their silence and their timing are respected, genuine support is shown that goes beyond social media. Every gesture and movement they make reflects spontaneity. Dancing without rehearsal, touching each other for no apparent reason, or laughing at the same time aren't coincidences, they're moments that showcase trust and closeness. Fans who appreciate this know there's no need to create stories or look for drama where there isn't any. Simply observing them and enjoying their genuine interactions is enough to understand the special nature of their connection. Furthermore, maintaining objectivity helps avoid unfair comparisons. Recognizing that all members of the group can do the same things and that differences in the fandom's reaction don't reflect reality is part of being a conscious fan.